everyone, and welcome to Press X for News with Jenny and Mike, the podcast where we dive deep into the latest gaming news and rumors.
Imagine like waking up in Hyrule
Mhm.
or having a Splatoon soundtrack blasting as your alarm.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds kind of crazy. Right. But that's kind of what we're looking at today with Nintendo's newest release.
Definitely not a new console, which is what most people were expecting.
Right. So it's an alarm clock. The Nintendo Alarmo.
Yep.
Okay, so we've got a bunch of articles here about this thing, about Nintendo's history with all sorts of gadgets. And, well, we're going to try to figure out what this Alarmo means for the company.
Let's dive in.
Because an alarm clock, really,
Mm-hmm.
that's not the first thing that comes to mind when I think Nintendo. I mean,
Right.
they're all about innovation, but this seems a little, I don't know.
It is kind of left field for them. But they do have that history.
That's right.
Like way back when, before Mario was even a twinkle in their eye.
Before they were even Nintendo, right?
Well, yeah. But even as Nintendo, before they were the Nintendo we know, they made some pretty wild stuff.
Yeah, the love tester.
The Love Tester.
Who knew they were in the business of love?
Right. Or knitting machines.
Oh, knitting machines. Serious.
Yeah, knitting machines. So the point is, Nintendo's always been about pushing the envelope, finding new uses for tech. Like, they had this whole philosophy about it.
Oh, yeah.
Lateral thinking of withered technology.
Lateral thinking. Say that again. It's kind of a mouthful.
Lateral thinking of withered technology. It's from Gunpei Yokoi. He was a legend over at Nintendo. Basically, it's about taking old tech and seeing it with new eyes, giving it a new purpose.
Okay, I like that. Like taking something familiar and giving it a totally new spin. So how does the Alarmo fit in with this?
Think about it. The alarm clock, everyone knows it, but it's kind of,
Updated.
Yeah, most people just use their phones now. But Nintendo is taking this old, almost forgotten piece of tech, and they're Nintendo-fying it.
So they're not just reselling an old alarm clock, they're actually putting in work, new tech.
Absolutely. They're packing it with cool features, sounds, visuals, all based on your favorite Nintendo games.
So what? I'm waking up to the sound of coins jingling. Or like the Zelda theme.
Maybe. There's motion control stuff, too.
Motion control. You mean I have to like swing my arm to make it stop ringing?
Something like that. It's supposed to make waking up more fun, less of a chore.
I mean, I don't know if fun is the word I'd use for waking up, but I get it. So walk me through this. What exactly can this thing do?
Well, from these articles, they're being a little vague still.
Classic Nintendo. Got to keep some secrets.
Right. But it sounds like they're really leaning into the whole gamification thing.
Gamification meaning?
So taking something that's not a game, but adding game-like elements to it to make it more engaging, more rewarding,
Okay, I could see that.
Like, apparently it can track your sleep, how often you hit snooze, all that, and then it adjusts how it wakes you up.
Hold on. So if I'm hitting snooze a lot, it's going to be, what, louder, more annoying?
Maybe. Or maybe it changes the tune. Or the articles mentioned a gentle mode. Maybe if you're someone who always gets up on time, it's like a gentler wake up.
That's actually kind of cool. It's learning your habits.
Exactly.
But why go to all this trouble for an alarm clock? I mean, it's cool and all, but is this really where Nintendo sees their future? Alarm clocks and, what, toasters next?
Well, think about it. This isn't just some random product launch. It's a very calculated move.
How so?
They're doing a super limited release, right? Only for Nintendo Switch Online members. And they're only selling it in their New York City store for now.
And so it's like exclusive limited edition.
Exactly. Creates a ton of buzz, gets people talking. Then, in 2025, when it has a wider launch, everyone's already hyped for it.
Okay, so this is like a test run then. Dip their toes in the water.
Exactly. They can gather feedback, see what works, what doesn't, maybe add some new features before the big release. It's actually a really smart strategy.
Yeah, I guess so. It's weird to think of Nintendo and alarm clocks in the same sentence, though.
Well, they've always been full of surprises.
That's for sure. So to wrap this up, we've got Nintendo, a company known for pushing the boundaries of gaming, releasing an alarm clock.
An alarm clock that's packed with tech and designed to gamify your mornings.
Right. It's innovative, it's a little bit out there, but it's undeniably Nintendo.
And it really makes you think, what's next?
Exactly. If they can make an alarm clock cool, what seemingly outdated piece of tech could they reinvent next?
Maybe a Nintendo rotary phone?
Or a boombox that plays chiptune remixes.
The possibilities are endless.
That's the magic of Nintendo, I guess. They make you look at the ordinary and see the extraordinary. That's all the time we have for today, folks. Thanks for tuning in to Press X for News. Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review on your favorite podcast platform. And as always, happy gaming.